secluding yourself from anything unwholesome, which also means that automatically other interests have to drop away. If I'm very interested in people, situations and things, will I be able to reach this level of samadhi and get enlightened? No. This is the point where you have to walk alone. Ekla chalo re. Walk alone. This is where you walk alone. Yeah, that's why it's called advanced. No? In the beginning, you want community, you want friends, you want people, you want spiritual company, and afterwards, this same spiritual company becomes bothersome. Yeah, and you want to now be with yourself and your knowledge, and you want to develop. This is the point where you know that you have to go advanced now, because naturally you have withdrawn from that wanting the spiritual community. Natural, it has happened, and now you feel like being with knowledge and just you and growing. Seclusion has started happening at the physical level, now at the mental level, dropping things. In fact, they drop very easily as you go, as the interest develops, and you get more secluded. Yeah, this is the final seclusion. Only in this seclusion can you get enlightened. Remember that. And what happens in seclusion? Automatic dispassion. Yeah, lack of passion for anything, anyone in this entire world. Which means dispassion even to your spiritual community, even to the teacher. You cannot keep thinking about ekta. You cannot keep thinking about the guru. You cannot keep thinking about the scripture. You have to go to quiet mind. Dive into the silence of the quiet mind. Gather the courage to bear the power of that silence. And stay. Like, have you learned to float on the water in a swimming pool? Yeah? Many people know how to swim. Very few people know how to float. Yes, surrendering, When you give up control, then only you manage to float. Yeah? If you've not tried it, please try it and you'll understand what I'm saying. The giving up of control is required for floating on that water. And your body will really float. As if you're made of paper, you will float on top of water. And be like, wow, I never really knew this. All you had to do was give up control. Just give up control. Yes? Exactly the same thing happens at this point. You have to give up control in that silence. When I tell you bear the power of silence, you have to give up control. You have to just float in that silence. Just be. Just be. Just be. Just be. And you'll gather the courage of just being, and the longevity will be noticed by you. You'll see how long you can be in that silence. That's how you can be in those 12 hours samadhi and not know it. It requires courage to be there. You get there, the moment you say, silence, finish, it's gone. The courage to not jump in and just be a witness to the silence. Just be. Just be. Just be. The silence prolongs. The moment you say, silence, finish, excitement, it's all gone. No thought. That's, silence is a thought. There, Sanya and Vedana both together. Silence gone. You understand what I'm saying? Courage is required to not react. You are so used to reacting. That is why you cannot sustain silence. And that is why you need to practice Satipatthana, so you stop reacting. Now, did you understand where you're going, where you're heading? That is the key. In a nutshell, getting to quiet mind is our goal. ठीक है ना? Seclusion, dispassion. What was the third? then cessation happens. Cessation cannot happen without seclusion and dispassion. Okay?